Hey, it's Thomas from Vantage Point Survival. Today I was going to talk about some of the stuff that I try to do in my free time, since I have a lot, and we try to take the resources we have locally, which we have some pallet wood. It's kind of a different configuration than regular pallet, but kind of, work with what you got. And this works out really good for us, the ones that we get, because they're really tall. You can see the boards are 5 inches about. So what I did was I took and cut the boards, I think it was about 44 inches long, and then I put these 2x4 straps on each end. Then what I did was, once I built those, was I attached these outside pieces, and what I did was I cut them about 16.25 inch wide, and I just screwed them to the support 2x4 that is scrapped from the pallet also. So it winds up being about 44, 46 wide, 16.25 or 16.25 deep, and then it's about 36 inches tall. So my wife wanted to make some flower beds, so when she was talking about them, I'm like, well, let's raise them off the ground so they're easy to work on, and then we don't want to fill the whole thing with a bunch of dirt. So what I started with was I got these totes from Walmart. They're 28 quart, 23.5 by 16.7/8 by 5 7/8. So you can see what I did was I just put a strap across like 14.5 inches, and then I ran this board, I think it's 44 inches and some change, and then I'll just set this inside, and then I perforated it with 12 holes to allow for some drainage. And then you can see from the out here, you're only gonna see dirt on the top. You won't see any of the plastic, so it'll be aesthetic and then also functional. And that way, our flower beds are, relatively shallow, and we can change them out whenever we want. The other thing we did was, if you look online, you'll find out there's an ancient method of watering. It's called Ollas, and they're really expensive, like $30 if you look for them, and they're shaped more like a balloon, and they have an opening. But I saw some people online doing some of this modification, so this is what we're going with. And I went the extremely cheap route. I went with Gorilla Glue to glue them, and bought saucers and the pots, and they were each, I think the saucers were 74 cents and the pots are 77 cents, and the Gorilla Glue cost me like $6. But we did 12 of these, some for a square foot garden, and then we're going to put these right in the middle, and that allows you to fill it, and it'll come out, it weeps the water out the sides. Don't get the glazed ones because they won't do that, but it weeps just enough. And I tried it, inside, put water in there, and it gets cold. You can feel the condensation. You don't really see the weeping, but you could feel the moisture. So I'm pretty sure it works. If not, I'm out $1.50. If I had to, I could cut that open and use it for a pot. But this is just a little project we did. It took us, I don't know, a few hours, but she stained one natural so you could see the pine color, and then we put polyurethane on it. And this other one I went with a dark walnut, and you can see she kind of faded the top out a little bit, give it more of a distressed look. But she's pretty happy with them, and I think they look pretty cool. Once we get flowers in them, it'll look, brighten up the front of our house a little bit. So just an idea of how to reuse pallets, and some idea about what a Oya is and how to make them cheaper for yourself. Alright, if you like what you see, subscribe and like us on Facebook. Be safe. Bye.